What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy DMV Hoods and News. Who the fuck we got right here, man?
Chillin' ASAP and YG Addie, man.
YG Addie, ASAP Ant in the building, man. ASAP Mob, man.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
You know I be rocking this time, man. This came from rehearsal.
Young legend right here, man. Whole time, man.
Trying to be a young
millions of views, man.
It's getting there.
No, all over the globe and shit, man. So what's going on? So let's go straight to the background part right here, man. So you coming out of Baltimore, man?
Yeah, sir.
What's that?
West Baltimore. West Baltimore, but I grew up most in like Baltimore County for real. So you can say like Baltimore County, West Baltimore for real. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jose, what's the difference between the county and the city? You
mentioned it's really no difference. Just nice the houses for real, got lawn. You know what I'm saying? But little niggas still blow your head off.
Yeah. So you grew up on both.
Both sides, but I like when I got I stayed around Town Road, Mortimer Avenue for real till I was like 7. I grew up over there till I was like 8 years old. What's that? Falstaff Elementary School, 1st and 2nd. Then I went to Glens Falls Elementary School. That's right down the block from Diamond Mall.
Yeah.
Stayed at Elgin for a year. Mad mice, hella motherfucking mice and shit like that. Shit was popping though up there. That's the first time I seen like goddamn hella mice in your crib, but everybody outside chilling and shit like that. You know, it's not first time, but you know what I'm saying. This seemed like a little grimy than when I seen living with my grandmother.
Right.
So yeah.
So what age was you when you moved out on the county side?
Like 3rd grade, 4th grade.
Fourth grade.
11, 10 years old.
10 years. I guess the family was trying to get you out of Baltimore.
Yeah, but it's not even get the family. My mother didn't want to live in no fucking hood. My mother had a cool little decent job, so it's cool. You in the county, you can find rent for $1,200. You get what I'm saying? So if anybody living in the city, you can afford for $1,200, $1,300. You gonna move to the suburbs,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Plus, you don't want to put your kids in that shit anyway. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a blessing though, because if I never moved out there, I would have never met the people who I met. You get what I'm saying? I would never met my boy Diego for you know what I'm saying? I would never met. You know what I'm saying? That what got me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
So what was your experience when you moved out the county though? Was it the same?
Same shit. This is the same
shit, but just nicer homes.
But this is nice homes in the way for it was like a lawn and shit like that, like a little backyard. But what can I say for it? It's less griminess in the way for it. You don't got nobody chilling on the block like that. If anybody chilling, they even chill like at like the local gas station or like the like a shopping center.
Right.
Niggas chilling. Niggas is chilling outside. Like cooling, but it's not like it's not really that crazy, but it can be some
parts of the county.
Yeah, it's just it's a lot of reckless dumb shit going on. You get what I'm saying? So when there's a lot of reckless dumb shit going on, then you know what that other dumb shit lead to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that kind of remind me how.
And plus, everybody from the city moved to the county, so they bring all that. The same bullshit to the county. That's why the county is. That's why the county is what it is. So you feel me?
Yeah, that kind of remind me how DC and PG County is in a way.
You feel me?
Because PG County is directly outside.
I can see that. That's why when the more I be around here, the more I can see and I vision. I saw comparison. That's how I like this is. That's how Baltimore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how people look down at people in the county. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people look down at people in the county. Like you from the county, like that. But all that shit the same.
All that shit. Yeah, same atmosphere, same area.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas is more wilder a little bit. You grew up a little fast. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. You might be a little bit more green in the suburb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
You know?
Yeah, facts. So, hotel, one thing. I mean, what's one thing that's like Baltimore culture, man? You know what I'm saying?
Baltimore culture. What's one thing that's Baltimore culture?
Club music thing.
Yeah, club music. When you talk culture, I guess like dirt bikes and New Balances and shit like that. I guess drug dealing and we really don't got no culture like that. For real. It's what you see for real. There's really no culture, I mean, club mixes like that, but nobody ain't on no club mixes. That's like more or less from like niggas and moms and like that's like older cousins, like older cousins that's in the 30s. They did the club music like how people was going to the go-go and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? It's like we was doing club music, but like we was dancing like that dance called the SpongeBob and shit. I never danced, but we was going to parties like in 12, like we were like 12 years old and shit like that. But it was like heavy club music though. You know what I'm saying? It's more or less like we influenced by like the Gucci Mans and
Oh, you was more into like the trap music.
It's like, yeah, that's a Baltimore music, like Gucci Mane, Lil Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, what people look up to.
Similar to out here.
Yeah. Culture. I'm trying to think about my culture. I like dirt bikes and, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I mean, that's the shit people see already, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make Baltimore culture, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
I'm trying to make the culture in Baltimore for real. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like, that's how I feel about it, for real. There's no culture there, so that's why I'm trying to shift the sound for real. It's like, how, like, I compare Baltimore, Chicago in a way, because the same way how it's like, there's street rappers, you got Chief Keef, you got Lil Reese, you got Lil Durk and all them for real. You also got Kanye West, you got Lupe Fiasco, you got Common, you got a lot of people out there, you feel what I'm saying? Chance the Rapper, so you got the artistic side, and you got the hood side. Me, I'm bringing the Kanye West side to Baltimore, you feel what I'm saying? I'm bringing the hood shit and all that for real. I let like the rappers YG10, you feel what I'm saying? YBS Scholar, you know what I'm saying? I let them do that shit, because they be killing that market, you know what I'm saying? So that's
facts. So you know I gotta get a little controversial. You know, probably the first time you probably heard of me is when I had addressed something you said about phones. You know, and you know, phone positives was like a big thing in DC. Like between 010 to 012, everybody had phones. You know what I'm saying? If new phones came out,
I had my first Tim Dawkins in 6th grade.
You got your phone. Now don't get it twisted. Everybody been rocking phones in DC. Don't get it fucked up. But it was like a wave that kind of came in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Came up.
Cool. Yeah, it was only Baltimore and DC people fucking phone positives. Nobody fucking no phone positives. They used to call them shit dope dealers in Baltimore.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, they call them dope dealers. All the dope dealers had them for real. 200, 220. Had my first pair of phone positives, Tim Dawkins, in 7th grade, man. My pops got them for me. Remember that for Christmas, on God. Had the Tim Dawkins on my feet. Yeah. And I had that in 8th grade. I had the goddamn at the blue joint with the clear sole on them. 8th grade though, $200 on my feet, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Baltimore shit. I mean, I guess Baltimore and DC started together, but it's like now that I get older and I start seeing how Baltimore, Maryland, DC, how we connect with each other, there's really no like beef, is fake beef in the way, girl.
It's always been about like who fly, who get the most visits and shit like that. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, Baltimore fly, you know. You know what I'm saying? No shade to nobody, but when you go to Baltimore, you got kids running around with rollies on and diamond chains on and Cartier glasses. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see nobody out here like it.
Oh yeah.
No shade, bro.
No shade.
I see the average kid in Baltimore got Cartiers running around with diamonds on them. You know what I'm saying? So in Baltimore, niggas getting money for sure. That's you know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting money in Baltimore. That's the culture for sure. Oh
yeah.
If it's gonna be a problem, say culture, we getting money.
Facts.
For sure. You could be from the county, sub whatever, hood, you getting money for sure.
Nah, it's fact.
Yeah, but I really think like niggas started. I don't know, man.
What about the New Balance though? How you feel about it's always that New Balance debate?
Started this. It's Baltimore. I'm a Baltimore. I gotta say Baltimore, but DC people been wearing New Balance too, so you can't take nothing from nobody. You know
my thing is, I never rejected the idea that Baltimore never wore New Balances. I never seen that. I went to job for about 10 years.
DJ Nick, my brother on my interlude cover had the New Balances 574s on his feet. Niggas been wearing New Balances now.
Okay.
But they gonna do that. Niggas, come on now. Niggas been wearing these bells. My brother DJ Nick had them on his feet for Easter. That's the interlude picture. Please look it up. That's the Easter outfit that we had on. Yes, sir. As you can see, DJ Nick got the New Balance on his feet. And this is maybe 97.
Oh, so you got some evidence, because like when the debate was going on, who started the joint, nobody had evidence except DC dudes. You know what I'm saying?
When people want to talk this fly shit, we got evidence when it comes to fly. I
can respect it though. It's not but always friendly debate though.
You know what I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
You like I'm gonna go with the city all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, I'm gonna go with Maryland too and DC, because my man's and I fuck with Maryland, so I'm gonna go with both.
Yeah, man.
And we started this shit together. That's how I feel.
So I mean, one thing is, how'd you really get hip to the DC like PG rap scene? You know what I'm saying?
Well, Ace AM said, "Yo, check out Fat Tro." So that's how I got hit like Fat Tro for real. Then from Fat Tro into the gateways, but shit. Really, for real, just looking for lean, for real. Shit. For real, some drink shit, for real, because that's how I met 30 Glizzy. You feel feel what I'm saying? Me being Dirty Glizzy, I met Louis P. I met him for the first time for real. Some drink shit. I was like, yo, bro, you know I get some guns? He said, we don't buy guns, we take them. I was like, alright, bet, bro. but I was like, oh yeah, let me get your number though. I still need your number for the scripts. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't intimidating me. I was like, I still need your number though. So we just linked up on the script shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Something, you feel what I'm saying? And then from there, my man had some Gucci man, shit like that. We just always stayed connected. You feel what I'm saying? Talking and shit like that. And one thing led to another, for real. We here today. No. But the others, like, really hip to the scene though, for real. That's one thing. But really hip to the scene, Turk. Spark King. Yes.
Yeah.
That's really
good, man.
Alright. Yeah, so I met Turk, my boy Spiz, he like one of my producers. He created Red Cream Soda and shit like that. For real. Brain Dead. But he got songs of Ghoul New, a little Gary and shit like that. Little dude, you know what I'm saying? So I met Turk through him for real. That's when I really want to take a rap serious.
Right.
Like when I met them though. Like I was taking rap serious, but I didn't know the direction. I was still finding myself. And me meeting Turk and shit like that. Turk to me is the DMV Quincy Jones. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because everybody went through Turk. And everybody went through Turk. Turk was like summer camp. You go through Turk, you get nice, and then you become a poppin'. Right. Everybody from little dude to grown dude, and Q to full Shabazz, they started with Turk. Turk is the one that polished the sounds together and punched in. You know what I'm saying? Because the average producer not gonna know how to punch in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not producer, engineer. Right. So if I say it's a Quincy Jones, so. I just kept coming out Hyattsville for I used to spend $80 on an Uber back and forth, $40 back and forth. He just hit me up. He used to be busy and shit. He always busy and shit. He's still busy to this day. He just hit me up like, yo, bro, I got sessions at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Like, in the morning. I could be regular on some lean high shit. Like, I ain't coming, bro. You fuck with some bitches or some shit like that. Right, I was like, fuck it. And I was doing that for like 3 or 5 months straight. For like a whole year straight, like 5 months straight. Fact. Just polishing my sound together and shit like that. Like, if I never did that, like, I'm see like Quincy Jones for real. Like, it's like training camp. It's like when Michael Jordan go with his trainer, you feel what I'm saying? Michael Jordan not telling his trainer what to do. The trainer telling Michael Jordan what to do. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
So as a student and the teacher, so Turk is the teacher and I'm his student for real. So some Mr. Miyagi shit for real.
Nah, facts.
That's how I look at it for real. That's just how I pay homage to Turk for real.
Nah,
and you know what I'm saying? So me being in the studio, I always see like Shabazz and they'll run it back and forth or run into him out here. Just out here mixing down with shit here, niggas flows, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I got hit to my nigga Tay Dog. Like everybody I met from the DMV, I met him the first day we did songs together. Like I always felt good vibes from people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So really honest, you kind of got hip just being in the studio with Turk all the time. Like that's
like
crazy.
Running back and forth and hearing niggas flows. Like I got a song called Off White with Lil Dude. I want to do the DMV flow. That's the first time I tried to do it. I was like, this shit fire. Then I perfected my own flow from it, you know?
Yeah. Because I know you kind of use a little bit of it, but you also put your own style into it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. He the one that really got me like going crazy. If it wasn't for Turk, I wouldn't have 5 mixtapes. Cause I feel like when I go, I take the Turk energy with me when I go to different studios. Like when I'm with Turk, if Turk be like, do 12 more bars, bro. And I really don't want to do 12 more bars. If he said do 12 more bars, I'm gonna do it. It's like my coach told me do 8 suicides. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna do it though. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's fact, man. That's fact the whole time, though, man.
And there's me, like, just being in the studio, like, seeing Offset come to the studio at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and do a verse. It's like, all right, if this nigga can come here at 4 o'clock in the morning and do a verse, I'm on the same thing.
Facts, hard work.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the same shit. If a nigga say, yo, I got a studio 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm pulling up. Fuck it. If I get one song done. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact. Do you consider Baltimore the DMV? And why you say that?
It's not. There's 2 different atmospheres. Fuck no. That was not. It's nowhere near, for real.
Yeah, because people, it's kind of hard because I've been out in New York like a month ago, and like I was with my man from from Red Bull Radio and stuff for the fader, and the whole time when like it's so hard to convince people like it's not the same. They don't understand it. So from the outside, we the DMV.
Two different slang, two different dressing, two different energies, as everything. I say Baltimore more like Philly in a way. Like Baltimore and Philly got some similarities more than Baltimore and DMV for real. I'm not the same.
But you fuck with it. You got love for this.
Because it's not the same. Because when me and Louis P together, it's two different people. When me and Baby Nine together, it's two different people.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? So it's from us. We live in proof of it for real. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Being as a group for real. So it's really two different atmospheres for real. You know?
Right. Oh, time facts.
Really two different.
You been to a go-go before though? You ever fuck with one?
I want to.
You say you want to?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we gonna take it.
What my man Baby Nine said, whipping them sticks like I'm Addie and Peasy.
You know what Addie and Peasy is.
Whipping them sticks like I'm Addie and Peasy. Yes, sir. I'm going to the go-go soon. And we're gonna do something real special for the city too. I'm gonna collide the world.
Oh yeah, you gonna put the Baltimore.
Don't worry, I'm gonna collide.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna talk too much about that.
Yeah, we're gonna collide them for sure. I'm up to the go-go.
Facts. Yeah, we definitely gonna bring you up in that joint though. Shoot, it's probably one right now.
And I'm hopping on the mic on some open mic shit.
Yeah. So we gonna get right to the other side and stuff like that, man. So how did the whole ASAP mob thing started, man?
ASAP Yams for real. Well, my big brother knew ASAP Yams Black Planet. I think before MySpace. Yeah. So he knew ASAP Yams was some Black Planet shit for real. Like before kids, everybody was on the internet. It was kids on the internet. You get what I'm saying? So they knew each other, and my brother used to show pictures of Yams because I had like mad basketball jerseys back in the day. Like this is really like when I was in 5th grade, 4th grade. So they was talking to each other maybe when they was in 8th grade, like 13, 14.
Damn.
Hell yeah. So I had mad jerseys and my brother used to take pictures of me and like show Yams and shit. Like, fuck with your brother, man, fresh. Shit like that. And then I got older, started talking to him for real. And I had like a clothing brand, which is Maniro Infantry. It was called Maniro Goods back in the day. Right. And it was some shit. He knew Rocky. He managed Rocky at the time for real. And like Rocky was posted on the site called OnSmash.com. This is like right before like Currency, Nipsey Hussle, Wiz Khalifa popped off for his post on it. So like being posted on Smash, this was like something like you gonna blow. Like you get what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I mean? Like when hip hop blogs was like still hip hop blogs. So right. And shit, and it was like, yo, you wear my clothes. He was like, cause Rocky always been in fashion and shit like that. Like he always, you feel me? Like the same way I'm talking, I always been fly. Just imagine him. You know what I'm saying? Right. For real. So he always had the sauce and shit like that for real. To talk on Facebook the same way how he rock like people brands and shit like that. The same way how he rock like a fire brand. The same shit he was talking about Marino. Y'all, I'ma rock Marino crazy, bro. I got you, bro. I'ma rock this shit in my first video. All this shit about this shit gonna take off. After I graduated high school, before I graduated high school, 2010, it's crazy how everybody popping for real. Cause we met at a 40-ounce van party for real. 40-ounce van used to throw parties back in the day. It's crazy how everybody popping. But yeah, they did a party. We met them for real. Met them. Yeah, I graduated high school. I got a chance to go to New York Mall type shit. Cause I was out of school. Right. He popped off with the purple swag shit. Popped over purple swag. He had wore the Marino in the Peso video. That's another joint. And I'll say that. And then I had rap for some playing around shit. Like I always been I always been into music because of my brother DJ Nick again. I always been in hip hop. Like I was bumping Hot Boys and shit like that. Like 6 years old, 5 years old. Like I ain't no bullshit. Like hip hop is like hip hop rap. People was like really like what you call it? They superheroes for real. Cause I remember seeing Money. What's that shit? What's the Lock song with DMX and Lil Kim? Money Power
Respect. Yeah.
And I seen he was on the video. The video popped up in my mother room. Oh God! If my brother DJ Nick was right here, he could co-sign it. And I remember we seen Styles P and all them. and Sheik Luch and Jadakiss was bald heads. We was like, that's us. Shit like that, for real. Like seeing fucking Ninja Turtles or something on the screen and saying, I'm Leonardo and you Michelangelo and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's always been in the music for real. That's why, like, it happened so random. So I'm gonna fast forward that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I always been into hip hop, always been a fan of it. I'm gonna fast forward. So I always had raps and shit like that. Like I always kept like some raps on my nigga Diego. He always was rapping a little too though.
Right.
He always was rapping too. For always been into hip hop and shit. So we always been rapping on some playing around shit. Just playing. You feel me? And I rap for him. Like, that shit fire. This shit hard, bro. We got Stash House Freestyles too. It's on the internet called Stash House Freestyles.
Right.
And shit. Yeah, it's called Stash House Freestyles. It's, everything proof for real. Everything is proof for real.
Right. So
if niggas can look everything up, man. We live in proof of this shit. Everything is dated. You feel me?
Right.
Like niggas say about the internet, you can delete it, but it never get deleted though. You
right.
feel
Nah,
what I'm saying?
That's fact.
It's never deleted. Our history is set in stone, nigga. So he said this shit fire. I was like, nah, I want to be a rapper. I want to do clothes. Cause I had Marino at the time. When I went back home, like fuck, I'm gonna be a rapper. And I started.
No, facts.
Hell yeah, and so I just kept perfecting my grind. Just kept in the studio.
Nah, that's facts though, man. Yeah. So I did a story on it not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you were saying you had mentioned something earlier about like you was like separating your brand from the ASAP mob. Now, are you still ASAP?
I was just playing around with people, took it too serious stuff. I ain't gonna lie though, cause it was like an inside joke, like cause me and ASAP Nas, we always talk like this Gucci Man verse. For real, he said, "I'm so dope. I'm so dope. If I was a group, I go solo." You know what I'm saying? So I figured going solo. I was just playing around with people, but I knew it was getting too serious when my mother and my little sister was texting me and shit. It was like, you really left? I was like, my mother and my little sister texting me. The fuck? And I was like, nah, I ain't leave the group. I was just joking, man. I was just kept. How can I leave ASAP Mob? Like, Rocky changed my life, and ASAP Gang changed my life.
Nah,
like, how can I just leave that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Nah,
if everybody left, not saying everybody left, but everybody low, you feel what I'm saying? I'll still stick around on some fucking Lil Wayne shit. So how can I? I'm going hard like Lil Wayne on some for ASAP Mob. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like my mixtape and shit, I'm going hard. Like, you feel me? I'm rapping the brand for real. I'm not posting my music. My music don't drop on the YG Addie. You know what I'm saying? My music drop on the ASAP Ant. Like, you feel me? ASAP Ant. Like, real talk.
Right. Yeah,
I go hard for this shit.
Yeah, that's another question to that. Who is YG Addie?
YG Addie just saying, I don't know, man. I can't answer that question. It's what people want to. It's what people actually want to decipher it from. I'm gonna let people decipher it. It's like Raekwon and Ghostface Killer. Ghostface Killer got 5 names. Ghostface Killer, Tony Starks, Iron Man, Pretty Tony. That's like 5 names, 4 names.
Right.
He never explained the differences.
About facts.
So I'm not gonna explain the differences. It's up to what y'all want to do. Raekwon the chef. You feel what I'm saying? RZA, you feel what I'm saying? Old Dirty Bastard, ODB, Osiris. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got 3. A said 12 said every true nigga got 2 nicknames. You feel what I'm saying? 2 nicknames. So you gotta have more than 2 names, you feel me?
What facts?
That shit.
Not facts though, man. Whole time though. So what is the infantry, man?
But consists of the gang, Louis P, Lil Tudo, DJ Nick, myself, Baby 9, Soda, Benji, you know what I'm saying? AR, producer, Lord Football, my boy Reed on the camera, my boy AM Plug, ANR, my boy Spaz, producer, Spark King, producer / engineer, just a collective of genius people for real, and rappers for real, and it's all in one. It's really Rockefeller Records all over again. Cause Rockefeller Records, they had Just Blaze and Kanye West as producers. They had Guru and the engineer and shit like that. So it's just I'm just bringing that old sauce back for real, like that Dipset shit for real. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring a new wave for real. We like the Neptunes. You feel what I'm saying? Cause when the Neptunes came out for real. people didn't know what the fuck was going on. That's why like I'm really like inspired, like little kid inspired by the Clips for real, Like that's the reason why like I rap on the beats I rap on, cause the Clips. So you listen to the Clips music for real, they rap on beats, crazy sounding beats, but they talking about straight coke and shit. Like when you listen to Grinding, you think that's a playful beat, but if you really listen clear, they really talking about coke and flipping bricks and shit like that.
Right.
So like really for real, like the Clips is really like the reason why I rap on the beats I rap on for real.
Right.
Cause it's all about bringing a whole different type of evolving sound. I don't want to rap on everybody beats. I'm not in the studio or texting my producer, yo, make me some shit 808 Mafia made. Make me some shit the little Uzi. You heard that new little Uzi song? Yo, make me some shit like that, bro. Yo, you heard that song on the radio? Make me some shit like that. Yeah, I need some shit like that. Nah, that ain't that. That ain't that, bro. You ain't make the shit like that, bro. Nah. We ain't doing that. We gonna make the shit that we make. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, suck a dick. We good. We don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's really my music about for real. It's just putting them different sounds for real together, and then bringing something new, shifting the culture, shifting the sound. Cause I grew up back in the day where if you biting off a nigga shit, you ain't popping.
Nah, that's fact.
Like I watch hip hop documentary. I'm a hip hop historian for real. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like hip hop encyclopedia. You feel me? Like I really love the culture, like for real. Like I love hip hop. You feel me? Like for real. Love hip hop. I'm not no nigga that just started listening to hip hop when I turned 12 years old or 13, 14. Cause if you start listening to hip hop at that age, you're not hip hop. You're not. Hip hop starts at when you out your mother's womb. You feel what I'm saying? Cause my mother was dressing my brother up like Chris Cross. Like Chris Cross, like backwards clothes.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
So my mother dressed up as hip hop. Like you feel what I'm saying? Come from hip hop. You feel me? I am the culture. I am hip hop. on some Lil Wayne shit. I am hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel how Weezy was feeling for real. I am hip hop, nigga. I've been doing this since I was 12 years old. Niggas trying to say I'm not hip hop. Real shit.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But this question right here. So you because see, like you know the movement right here, man. Y'all running like an independent army.
Yeah,
right
facts. It's straight like independency, bro. Like we want the record though. We want the 3 million, 5 million, but we got to build our brand before we can even touch that, even think about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can say, yo, we want this, but we gotta really P always said we gotta put the footwork in, like. That's why I love my bro, cause he come from that old school background that you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta put that, we gotta touch the fans. People gotta see this shit, cause the more they see it, they can take that shit home and really tell their friends, and they, you know what I'm saying? They can document this shit on their phones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we want some real street team shit. We want to start putting up flyers and all posters, cause everything come back around at 360. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit for real. And more or less, like internet is cool, but real life always gonna be here. Real life always matters at the end of the day. Real life always going to matter when it comes to this marketing and shit. You get what I'm saying? For real. So at the end of the day, we just gonna kill the game on our promotional tips from the viral shit to the virtual internet shit and to in person.
Yeah. So did you ever sign to a label at one point, or?
I did like a little label deal with like when I did ASAP Mob for real. You feel me? But I would advise somebody don't sign no label for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like I didn't. It's not like I had got fucked over with my label and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I made more money independent than I did with label, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So you kind of like you left on your own terms, or you just?
Yeah, because my contract was up for real. So I was reaching out to them for real, and they wasn't reaching back out to me. So this is the reason why, like, this is the first interview. Like, I don't do interviews, so I never said this, or nobody never asked this for real. But like. They never responded back to me for real, and I was reaching out to them for real when I was trying to drop my tape for real. Right. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do some solo shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna do solo. I can't wait for no, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I start doing my own thing for real. Right. Not own thing like leaving the group own thing, cause that's not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not at all for real. Me signing that record deal with the record label got nothing to do with ASAP Mob. You get what I'm saying? Type shit. That's nothing. ain't got nothing to do with the brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Cause fucking, you know what I mean. I don't want to talk the brothers' business, but homie's not rocking with. You know what I'm saying? That side. You get me?
Yeah.
Shit.
So, like, what about like people going to the labels with partnerships, or what about like the distribution labels?
Fuck
like,
with it. Just make sure it's good for you. Make sure you have a lawyer. Your lawyer is just gonna be a manager at the end of the day. If you got a good connected lawyer, you get what I'm saying? Good entertainment lawyer. So make sure you get a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Make sure if you got a good lawyer, he read your contract, get your contract reconstructed. You good?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just don't get fucked over. And plus, you see a lot of all these little niggas that's popping right now for real. Like that's up. When you see them spazzing out, yo, my manager took my phone. He took my passport, and they having outlandish remarks and shit like that because they fucked up, low key. They fucked over. You know what I'm saying? They taking these drugs, they letting these niggas open up their bank accounts and they open up their phone bills and get all that shit. Go let them niggas do all that shit. They got control and all that.
They control you for real.
You know what I'm saying?
They the artists for real.
That's why you see all these little niggas spazzing out on the internet. We had these little remarks, these little spaz outs. They fucked over. For sure.
That's some wild shit, though.
Yeah. We gonna look them up. Type in SoundCloud rapper spazzing out. You gonna see about 5 of them wilding.
No bullshit, though. That's crazy. Yeah. So what's the next move for you? I think you got a tape out now, or
Addie Izzo, man. I feel like every time I release a tape, people get hip to the tape before that, cause everybody bumping Addie Patina right now, but Addie Izzo right now. I'm also coach. I'm a player coach. You feel what I'm saying? I fuck with NCAA basketball for real. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you, like how it goes back to the having multiple names and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Cause it's like Nas Escobar and shit like that. You feel me? Like how rappers used to use, like how Biggie got Frank White. You feel what I'm saying? It's like that. Addie Patino. You feel what I'm saying? It's like Nas Escobar. You feel what I'm saying? It's a rich name. Addie Izzo. You know what I'm saying? It's so good. That's the you know. And I'm into sports and shit like that. So yeah, I'm playing come Belichick. I don't want to get sweaty.
That's fact, man.
Yeah, so I want to sit on the sideline with a $5,000 suit on, calling the plays.
Nah, fact, we gonna have something from the whole infantry.
Hell yeah, Louis P up next, Lil Tito up next, Baby 9 up next, Soul up next. Everybody gonna keep pitting these projects up. You feel what I'm saying? We want some no limit shit, no limit Cash Money records. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
Believe it.
Nah, facts.
Believe that.
All the time, man. Before we wrap it up, though, man. Any last words? Any shout outs? Anything like that?
I just love my supporters, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep buying that merch. Keep streaming our tapes. You feel what I'm saying? Just keep spreading the word for real. You feel me?
You got something going on April 19th, man?
We'll head to another April 19th. We got the first Marino shows going. That's when we embark on our tour. We want some Christopher Columbus shit. You feel what I'm saying? We about to roll up the boat. It's gonna be our goddamn the Sprinter van gonna be our boat. We gonna ride through the motherfucking winds and the crevices of these lands and find the finest lands and the finest herbs and the finest bitches. You feel me? Just like Christopher Columbus, but we ain't no colonizers though. You feel what I'm saying? And we ain't killing, we ain't raping nobody and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Type shit. So yeah, you know I can get deep on you now. You know what I'm saying?
Or gentrify. Shit.
Yeah, man, we ain't gentrifying nothing for real. Fuck all that. But yeah, we evading for the same way they did us. We're gonna be fucking that woman. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts, man. So we gonna here wrap it up, man.
You did.
It's your motherfucking boy Dean Lee Hudson News, and we are gone.
Fuck with that interview, bro. Good questions.
Oh no.